Let us pray. Almighty God, ruler of heaven and earth, we beseech thee to inspire and guide all our counsel and action, so that we may always walk in the path of justice, love, and charity to one another. Help us with the grace to do only those things that will promote the unity, happiness, and prosperity of Nigeria. Amen. Leader of the House.
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker and distinguished colleagues. My names are Honorable Sanjo Adedoyin Onolapo, the Honorable Representative of the South State Constituency, and the leader of this assembly. Mr. Speaker and distinguished colleagues, next item on our order paper is approval of vote and proceeding of second sitting of Tuesday, 30th of January 2024.
Honorable colleagues, the voter proceedings are before us. We may want to go through them for any correction. Thank you. Leader.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, in the absence of any observation, objection, comment, or reaction, I rise to move for the approval of vote and proceeding of Tuesday, 30th day of January 2024. Distinguished colleague, I so move.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, my name is Salami Wali Wahinde, Honorable representing Ireko Olonsogo State Constituency, minority leader of these assemblies. I rise to second the motion as moved by the leader of the House.
Those in favor that the vote and proceeding for 30th January 2024 be approved by this honorable House, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Leader of the House.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, next item on the order paper is message from the governor.
From the governor.
Next item is order announcement by the Speaker.
I think we have some announcement. Announcement. This is to inform honorable members of the Committee on Education, Tertiary Institutions, Science and Technology that a meeting has been scheduled in the conference room to consider Emmanuel Alayode University of Education, Oyo, Amendment Bill 2024 immediately after today's sitting. Members are enjoined to attend punctually, please. Honorable R.A. Mabaje, Vice Chairman, Honorable S.A. Onolapo, Member, Honorable M.O. Abiola, Member, Honorable O.C. Rahman, Member, Honorable W.K. Akintayo, Member, Honorable M.O. Akande, Member. Signed, Honorable A.O. Oluwafo-Okome, Ibadan Southwest 2, Chairman. This is to inform members of the Public Accounts Committee, PAC, that there will be a meeting tomorrow, Friday, 2nd February, in the conference room, new building, House of Assembly complex. The following honorable members should please take note and attend punctually. Honorable O.A. Olabi, Honorable W.A. Salami, Honorable O.S. Babalola, Honorable O.A. Omikunle, Honorable J.A. Ogundele, Honorable A.O. Babalola, signed Honorable O.C. Rahman, Oyo East, Oyo West Constituency Chairman. That will be all for our announcement for now. Leader.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague. The next item on the order paper is petition.
Petition.
Next item is matter of urgent public importance.
Of urgent public importance.
Next item is personal explanation.
No personal explanation.
Okay, we are now in the order of the day paper. And the first item to be considered in the order of this paper for this afternoon is second reading of Oyo State Consumer Protection Agency B 2024. OIHA B/10/11/24. A bill to establish the Oyo State Consumer Protection Agency, provide for the safeguarding of consumer interests, resolution of consumer disputes, and for other related matters. Honorable Sanjo Adedoyin Olapogbon, Leader of the House, second reading.
Leader of the House.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, DB before us this afternoon is a private member bill that is being sponsored by the Right Honorable Speaker Adebo Ogundoyin, the Deputy Speaker Mohammed Fadeyi, my very good self, Honorable Sanjo Adedoyin JP, and some other. The bill, as title implies, is basically to protect the masses, core consumers in the bill, from any exploitation and other form of untoward attitude. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, permit me to quote from Section 5 of the bill in order to let the objective of the bill known to the member and to let the member know the reason and the importance attached to the bill. Under Section 5 of the bill, that is objective of the agency. The objective of the agency shall be to promote and protect the right of the consumer, which include A, the right to be protected against marketing of goods and services which are hazardous to life. The right to be informed about the quality, quantity, potency, purity, standard, and price of goods and services as the case may be, so as to protect the consumer against unfair trade practices. C, the right to seek redress against unfair trade practices or unscrupulous exploitation of consumers. D, the right to be here and assure that the interests of consumer will receive due consideration at appropriate time. And E, the right to consumer education and awareness. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, with the objective and the aim of the agency, you all will agree with me that this is a bill that will bring a better protection to our people at grassroots, and it will make them have value for all the goods and services they paid for. In view of this, I want to appeal to my colleague. I want to hug this honorable House to pass this bill in accelerated space, and the bill should be commended to the House Committee on Trade and trade and economy practices, trade and economy development for further scrutiny. Distinguished colleague, I so submit.
Thank you, Leader. Leader, I mean, do we have a committee like that? Trade, economic development? I think it's commerce.
Okay, comments in this regard. You know, we have to have committee on trade in the last assembly, but in this regard, it will be committee on commerce.
Thank you. A submission from the Leader of the House. Any additional submission concerning the bill? Honorable Deola, you have something to say?
Well, Mr. Speaker, sir, my name still remains Honorable Dele Adeola, and I represent the Central Swaju State Constituency. While commending the sponsors of this bill, in as much it will regulate a lot of irrelevant and some foodstuff that are even expired in the community will be highly regulated. So on that note, Mr. Speaker, I want us to consider the clause 3 and clause 4. Yeah, clause 3 says, clause 3.2, the board shall consist of the following. And when you still go to clause 4.2, the board shall consist of the following. So I don't understand what's really going on there. What is the interpretation of that 2 and what is the interpretation of that 4.2? When you say the board shall consist of the following, you now say be a body corporate with perpetual association and this. So it has a kind of, there's a kind of irregularities there. Maybe they want to talk about the power of that board in that clause 3.2. I don't know. So, but I think a better clarification can be done. That. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I think at this juncture, you may wish to second the motion moved by.
Okay, yeah. I second the motion ably moved by majority leader of this assembly.
Thank you. Any other addition? It's a straightforward bill, if you ask me. Consumer Protection Agency, and I don't think we need to waste more time on it. Oyo State Consumer Protection Agency Bill 2024. And concerning your observation, I think that should be dealt with at the committee level so that they will look into it proper. So, in that wise, we need to commit it to the relevant committee, which is commerce, right? Yeah. Commerce, okay. So those in support that, those in support that the bill be committed to the Committee on Commerce, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Madam Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, sir, a bill to establish the Oyo State Consumer Protection Agency provide for the safeguarding of consumer interests, resolution of consumer disputes, and for other related matters is being read the second time. Mr. Speaker, sir.
Honorable colleague, that was the second reading of the Oyo State Consumer Protection Agency bill being read for the second time and committed to the relevant committee. Leader, Madam Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, this is report of the Committee on Security and Strategy that investigated the gruesome killing of some souls at Iwerele, Iwajowa local government area on Sunday, 15th October 2023. OYHA/10/17/24. Pursuant to a resolution of the House on Thursday, 19th of October 2023, the report of the Committee on Security and Strategy that investigated the gruesome killing of some souls at Iwerele, Iwajowa local government area on Sunday, 15th October 2023, to be presented by Honorable D. Olalere, by the Northwest Chairman of the committee.
Committee Chairman, please. Can we have your report?
Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm Honorable Daoud Olalere, popularly known as D. Aliami, representing Ibadan Northwest State Constituency, the Chairman, Committee on Security and Strategy. This is my report, sir. The committee report. Report of the Committee on Security and Strategy that investigated the gruesome killing of some soul at Iwerele, Iwajowa local government area on Sunday, 15th October 2023. Preamble. Pursuant to the resolution of the House on Thursday, 19th October 2023, that the Committee on Security and Strategy should investigate the killing of innocent souls that occur at Iwerele, Iwajowa local government on Sunday, 15th October 2023. The committee held meeting with the underlisted stakeholders. 1. Executive Assistant to the Governor on Security Matters. 2. Director General, Oyo State Security Task Force, that is Operation Burst. Commissioner of Police, Oyo State Command. The Chairman and the Secretary of Meyeti Allah, Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, that is Oyo State Chapter. Representative of Oyo State Association of Cattle Breeders and Dealers. And Sheriki Fulani in Oyo State and Iwajowa local government. Bale Akpakolo village, Iwajowa local government. These are our findings. From interaction with the stakeholders, the committee findings are as follows. The committee gathered that there had been a recurring clashes between the farmers and Fulani herders in Iwajowa local government area and in the neighboring local government, which usually led to crisis and death of innocent people in the area. Some of these incidents were usually rampant during dry season, when search for green pasture and water for cattle by herders is at the peak. On the 14th October 2023, at Akpakolo village in Iwerele, a corpse of a farmer known as Mayowa Kege was found on his farm with machete cuts all over his body. The committee was informed that the victim rushed to the farm when he learned that some Fulani herders were grazing their cattle on his farmland. That incident occurred on Friday, 13th October 2023. The following day, after the corpse had been evacuated, a reprisal attack was launched by the Horis, the family of the deceased farmer, against the Sheriki Shumo's camp, whom they suspected to have masterminded the killing, and this fueled the crisis. On the same day, during a joint patrol of the security operatives from the Nigeria Police Force, Operation Burst, Amotekun Corps, and members of Odua People's Congress, 2 members of the OPC were killed, Wasiu Olarewaju and Hakim Iroko, by suspected Fulani herders. Also, 2 personnel of the Amotekun Corps were also shot, in which one of them, Mr. Amaojo Yakubu, died, and his colleague Kazim Ahmed sustained injury and was taken to the hospital for treatment. Prior to the killing of late Mayowa Kege, A report had been lodged with security operatives that some cattle owned by Fulani elders had allegedly destroyed the farm of one Mr. Akabi Sule. The farmer was settled with a sum of 300,000 naira compensation by the suspected Fulani elder. The suspect felt cheated and angry when he got to know that it was not only his cattle that were involved in the destruction of the farm. Upon arrival of the joint patrol at Cherokee Shumo's camp, 3 suspects were arrested and 8 expended cartridges were recovered from the camp. The leader of the camp was nowhere to be found. On 15th October 2023, angry youth of Iwerele community mobilized and launched attack on Fulani settlement at Ga Usman, and 3 Fulani were also killed. Meanwhile, the State Criminal Investigation Department of Nigeria Police Force visited the scene of the crime and suspects were equally arrested. The committee was informed that 8 persons were killed at different locations within Iwerele during the crisis and 5 suspects. The committee also gathered that previous reprieval attacks carried out on Fulani to avenge the death of one Adeniji Taufik, a farmer, resulted in the killing of 12 Fulani during the attack. This could have fueled the crisis that occurred at Iwerele on the 15th October 2023 and on 12th May 2023. On 14th October 2023 at Alajuba via Idiyan in Ibarakwa North Local Government Area, 5 Fulani suffered reprieval for cutting off the left hand of Waris Ogunleke, the son of Ogunleke Moshood, head of OPC in the area. And on 15th August 2023 at Obeila village, Ijio, Iwajowa local government area, 7 Fulanis were also killed by some groups led by Ogunleke Moshood, the father of Waris Ogunleke, who was earlier killed by the suspected Fulani elders. These are the recommendations. After critical consideration of the findings, the committee hereby recommends for the approval of the House as follows. 1. The House should commiserate with the families of those who lost their life in the incident of the unfortunate killings that occur at Iwerele between 13th and 15th October 2023. 2. The security operatives, Nigeria Police Force, Operation Burst, Amotekun Corps, member of Odua People's Congress, OPC, Iwajowa local government area, be commended for their proactiveness and the synergy that exists among them in tackling crimes in Oyo State, especially in the incident of gruesome killing at Iwerele. 3. The Commissioner of Police be ought to earnestly expedite action towards arrest of Cherokee Shumo, a Fulani leader and a suspected gun runner in Iwerele, whose camp was invaded and used cartridges were found. 4. Further investigation should be carried out on the matter and all the suspects be brought to justice. The chairman, Iwajowa local government, be urged to organize a peace meeting among the stakeholders in the local government to relevant security agencies. 6. Engagement and proper counseling of the youth should be carried out regularly in the affected areas and the neighboring town, advising them to desist from violence and attack on the Fulani herders and stop taking laws into their hands, whereas they should allow security operatives to do their job in order to prevent reprisal attacks. 7. Traditional rulers, especially in the Okeogun axis of the state, be urged to always conduct proper investigations and documentation before allocating lands to strange herders. 8. The security agency, especially Amotekun Corps, be urged to engage in regular patrol of the area and the neighboring settlement where such incidents had occurred. Finally, that the House should put necessary machinery in motion towards coordinating a security summit so as to provide lasting solution to the incidents of security breaches and criminality in the state. Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to report.
Leader.
Esteemed colleague, permit me to commend the chairman of this Honorable House Committee on Security and Strategy. That is my dear friend and brother, Honorable Dawood Aliami, for a job well done, and to his esteemed member too, for coming up with this comprehensive and a well-detailed report, explanation, and recommendation. Mr. Speaker and honorable colleague, I want to move that the report as submitted by the chairman should be received by this honorable house for further detail, for further comment and debate, if there is any. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder to that motion?
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I write to second the motion moved by the leader of the House that this House do receive the report of the committee of security that oversee the investigation gruesome killing of souls at Iwerele, Iwaju local government. This House to consider this report and do the necessary thing that are available, because I commend the chairman of the committee on this report. The issue of the Fulani herdsmen is too much in our dear state now, because everywhere in Okeogun area now, we cannot sleep because of these people. They have terrorized every place in area of Okeogun. When you go from Ori local government, Olonsogo, Irepo, Orilope, Shaki West, Atisbo, these people are used to cause trouble along that area now. We cannot sleep. When we want to pass the road, at the midnight we cannot go. So because of these people, I'm appealing to this island chamber to find lasting solution to this menace. With this,
7. Traditional rulers, especially in Okeogun, axis of the state, be urged to always conduct proper investigation and documentation before allocating lands to strange others. They don't wait until anybody will give them lands. They are wanderers. They just move around. No traditional ruler will call them and say, go and settle there, knowing fully well that allowing them to habitate in your environment is a problem. What I want to say is our barandas in our various localities should be very careful on dealing with this Fulani. Most of our barandas are sellout. You see, what brings about this problem, when I was reading through, is the issue of how much was given to a farmer. 300. You see, you can't quantify the damages this Fulani would do on a farm if they were fine, they are grazing. So by the time they want to say, okay, how much are you taking? A farmer will say, I will take 1 million. Any Fulani will tell you from 1 million, he will tell you he will pay 10,000. And the baranda will go to them and say, don't give them 10 million. Say you will give them 200. So from 200, you go up. I want to use this million to appeal to our communities, especially our barandas, to be our brother's keeper. An injury to one is an injury to all. Just last week, in one of our neighboring states, a pregnant woman was abducted by Fulani. And quite unfortunate, that woman gave birth to twins in the presence of those Fulani. They now said they want to collect money before they will release the woman and the set of twins. Mr. Speaker, the community were raising money, they sent the money. Those Fulani insisted they killed the twins. They killed the two twins, they roasted it and gave it to the woman. Immediately the woman saw that this is my children. He gave ghost. He gave up. He can't wait to witness such a barbaric and I mean, it's very bad. For how long? Just like the leader of the house was saying the other time, we have this law in Oyo State, open grazing. For how long do we continue to hibernate with this Fulani? We can't coexist, Mr. Speaker. Something has to be done.
Certainly, we are going to look into that. Honorable Jide.
Right, Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues, my name remains Honorable Adebabajide Gabriel, representing the good people about North Two State Constituency. I also still remain the Jagaban of 9th and 10th Assembly. Well, I'm here to just leave my voice as other colleagues have been doing, but I want to commend the Committee on Security for a well done job. Also, I want to bring this to our notice that there was a time in between Ibadan to Ijebu-Ode when we are having an essence of kidnapping on that route, on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. But right now, we can find out that those things have reduced. And I want to tell you, and I want to go back to the idea the governor of Oyo State and other governors in the neighborhood did. If you check that road, I know many of us don't know, there are a lot of cameras on that road now. And if you check, there has been a while we had such kidnapping in Ijebu-Ode Road along Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. But I think now security is local. And we, especially the outskirts of our state, Oyo State, we believe security is local. And what we heard is when the Fulani came, they came with money, give to our people. They bought 1 acre, eventually they take the whole acres from them. Before, the behavior of Fulani then, when our fathers are giving them land, are totally different now. I want us to understand one thing. A Fulani, I was engaged with a Fulani one day, he said, I would rather, instead of me rear cow for a whole year and sell 10 cows at 1 million, I would rather kidnap a person and take 50 million at a go. Right now, they are not our friend anymore. I want you to understand one thing now. The Fulani we knew before is not the same thing we knew now. And they have the different orientation about working for us, kidnapping us now. Their main point to us now, it's harm to us because they believe by them kidnapping a person, they can raise the money they are going to work for us in a year from us, from the community. I think right now we need to bring our security back to local. Now the governor is giving them cars, giving them all sorts of amenities to secure. Where are they working with those amenities you are giving them? Where are they using it? Are they using it in the town? No. The town is still variable. Where we need them most is the outskirts of the state, where we have the barrier of people coming from outside Oyo State coming to the state. They will not take the road. They won't come through Ibadan here. They will go through the outskirts because that's where they can get what they need. So I think now we should urge the security outfit in Oyo State to please put more focus on the outskirts of this state. We have Inigogon, we have Ibarakpa, we have Okiogun, all like this. We have the same issue. By today we are talking about this. By next week, nobody knows what they are planning again to do to us. It happened there today in that place, in Iwerele, Wajawa. Where do we know they are going to have another target? So I think we need to bring our security back to local, especially governors are doing so well. But I think it should put also more effort on Amotekun, because Amotekun are the people that can work for us in locality. If you tell the policeman to go to Igago, he will find his way to come back to Ibadan because he felt being there could not be favored to him. So